guys, this is Heather from healthyeatingstartshere.com. So it's getting to be that kind of time of year where the air is changing and bugs are going around and people are getting sick. So I wanted to talk today about some natural ways that you can prevent colds. And one of the first things I'm going to mention is that if you are really healthy and if you maintain your immune system at a level where it can handle all of the invaders that are coming at you, you won't be getting sick, at least not as often. And I know it sounds a little bit ridiculous, and probably some of you won't believe me, but I haven't been sick in at least 2 years. I actually don't even remember the last time I got sick, but it was a long time ago. And it was definitely before I started filming videos for you guys, so it's been a long time. And the main reason for that is because eating a healthy diet and maintaining all the nutrients that my immune system needs to support itself means that I'm just not getting sick. And it's not just because I haven't been exposed to germs or anything like that. One of the biggest tests I had was Phil and I stayed with his sister for 4 or 5 days, I think, and she was really sick. She was coughing away and really did not sound good. And neither of us got sick the whole time we were staying there. So can really make an impact. But then, of course, there are times where you feel a little bit under the weather. Maybe you're feeling tired. I notice when the air changes with the change of seasons, especially going from fall to winter. Phil and I sleep with the window open a little bit because we like the fresh air and the circulation, but that little bit of draft often will get a little bit to my throat, and I just notice a little bit that it gets a little bit scratchy. So what I can do though is, because I'm usually really healthy and feel really great and I'm in tune with how my body normally feels, I can notice the change really early and then do something to fix it. And my favorite thing to do to fix it is every morning I have a pot of tea. And this is green tea, and you can see in the bottom there, those are slices of ginger, fresh ginger. One of the greatest things for soothing sore throat, for boosting your immune system, and also just in general for keeping your digestive system working properly, and that's going to be crucial to absorbing the nutrients that your system needs to keep itself healthy. So I do that every morning, and if I have a sore throat, I'll throw a little bit of lemon juice in there, which is also really great, and maybe some cinnamon, which also helps. Now, if that gets a little bit too tangy for you, you can throw in a little tiny bit of sweetener if you like brown rice syrup, maple syrup, or some other type of unrefined sugar, but try to keep that minimal, because another really important thing that I try to do if I feel any kind of fatigue or slight bit of the start of heading down the path to sickness is I cut out sugar, any type of concentrated sugar, but especially the white sugars. And brown sugar, remember, is just white sugar with molasses added to it. Because sugar knocks out your immune system, it drains nutrients from your body, and it can just really interfere with all the other good things that you're doing. Now, some other excellent natural cold remedies would be fresh raw garlic. There are some specific nutrients, vitamins C, vitamin D, and zinc. Those are all really important. And then there are some herbal supplements, so things like licorice root, astragalus, other things like that. You can also do steam inhalation, which is something that my mom used to do when I was little, and I always thought she was a bit nuts, but it's pretty popular right now. So you can read more about those remedies over on my website, healthyeatingstartshere.com. But I also want to hear from you guys, so read through those and see what you think, and let me know if you have any other cold remedies that are natural, or some things that you do to keep yourself healthy so that you don't even have to worry about getting sick. Let me know, leave me a comment, and I will see you guys next time.